landmarks in my culinary journey was when I learned to make bread. Follow my basic recipe and you're absolutely good at it. If you love chutney sandwiches even half as much as I do, you will love these Parker House rolls. Come, let's eat.
We're making a basic bread dough first. Two of the key ingredients in bread making, flour and yeast. We need to ferment the yeast, add a teaspoon of sugar, some warm water and keep it aside for 5 minutes. Yeast consumes sugar, converts it to carbon dioxide and helps to expand our dough. Sift the flour, add the yeast ferment to it and mix it. Take 1 egg, beat it gently and add 3/4 of the egg, keeping 1/4 aside. We will be using it before baking. Mix the dough and start incorporating warm water to assimilate and bring the dry flour together to form a dough. Always remember warm water, not hot. Knead the dough. Kneading helps in the formation of a light and airy structure. It helps to form the gluten. Kneading it by hand requires patience and effort. Knock the dough, pull it apart repeatedly, slapping it against your kitchen counter. This technique helps to build the gluten strength in your dough. If this step seems a little daunting, you can always use an electric mixer. A dough which is kneaded is soft and flexible. Once the dough seems smooth, sort of uniform, take 10 grams of butter, add 7 grams of salt and mix it. Take this mixture and apply it into the dough, bringing it together and kneading it again. This might seem like the dough is getting a little disjointed. Don't stress, just continue kneading. In a minute it will come together and you will have a beautiful soft dough. Shape it into a roundel, place it in a greased container, cover the container to prevent it from drying out and keep the dough to proof for 45 minutes to an hour in a warm part of your kitchen. Let's make our chutney whilst the dough is proofing. Coriander 40 grams, mint leaves 20 grams, a piece of ginger, 6 to 7 garlic cloves, green chilies, fennel seeds half a tablespoon, cumin or jeera 1/4 teaspoon, 1 clove and the juice of 1 lime and salt. Blend this together in a mixer grinder. Our first proofing is done. Take dry flour and pat the dough down to release the gas bubbles. Remove the dough from the container, bring it onto your kitchen tabletop, flatten it, dust it with flour and using a rolling pin, shape it into a flat, square or rectangular shape about 3/4 centimeters in thickness. Apply the chutney over the flattened dough, keeping the sides around clean. Sprinkle grated cheese over. Fold the 2 sides of the dough towards the inside. Using the side closer to yourself, fold and start rolling into a firm roulade, gentle and firm. Use a dough cutter and cut into 8 even-sized pieces. Take a lined and greased tin. Gently place the rolls inside. Cover it once again and let it proof for another 35 to 40 minutes. Once it has proofed and the dough has risen, remove the cover, brush it with the remaining 1/4 egg which we had kept aside, sprinkle over black and white sesame seeds, bake it in a preheated oven at 180 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes. Our Parker House rolls are baked golden. They are soft, spongy, light and absolutely delicious. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Come, let's